Told you it was worth it. How are we doing, folks? How's your day going? Good day? Can I get a woo? That's more like it. Yeah. I mean, we're saving the planet here. We're building our future, right? So we have to get a louder woo than that, right? Can we get another woo? That's all right, I'll take it. I'm from XYZ. I'm David Mitchell, the founder and CEO. So I suppose a little intro about myself before I get into what the company does. Well, ultimately my father was a builder. First tool was a shovel, learned to walk in a building site and really worked my way up through the ranks from there. Starting off building small scale residential houses on the west coast of Ireland, then transitioned into commercial construction management, small resi towers, hotels and the like. For all my sins then I became an architect, practicing in Paris for a period of time before coming full circle back to major construction projects. So my last project really was, projects I was working on were hyperscale data centers throughout Europe on the digital side, before ultimately founding XYZ. So who's XYZ? As you've probably seen from the video, we've developed the world's most accurate augmented reality device. So it's engineering grade augmented reality. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the problems we see in the industry and how we are solving them problems with our technology. A third of all building materials go to waste in construction, which is quite a stark figure, right? Construction alone creates at least 12% of the world's carbon emissions. And global construction is expected to grow by 35% in the next 10 years. And we consistently have this problem of rework within the industry. And 30% of construction activities alone on a project are directly related to rework. So ultimately, fundamentally what this is boiled down to and what I've become obsessed with throughout my career is, 2D drawings have been around for a long time. They've been around since the Egyptians. That's about 3,000 years ago. And we feel it's time for change. And with that, the projects themselves that we see being built are becoming more and more complex. Teams are getting larger and larger on site, and the works have to be completed within shorter timescales. We believe in a different future where we fundamentally change our process of using 2D drawings and move to a completely 3D workflow, where we're now designing in 3D, we're building in 3D, and we're verifying that works in real time out in the field in 3D. As a result of which we're able to build it right first time, right? That's our whole philosophy here, is to eliminate that rework cycle on site. So if we take a step back and look at an overview of the processes within construction, traditionally and today we're very heavily reliant on these reactive processes, such as 360 images taken out on site, reality capture solutions, laser scanning, etc. But fundamentally what's wrong with this tech is that it only verifies works after the mistakes have been made on site and after the cost has been incurred. And even if we were to assume with these traditional processes that 100% coverage using scan data, for instance, and your traditional 2 to 5% using a spot check with a total station, it still results in a lot of rework on these projects. Again, 30% in terms of activities contributing towards these projects. So with our approach, we believe in this proactive process and mindset, that we get out there and tackle these issues at the lowest value stage, right? So we're building it right first time. So we come in at the pre-installation phase, out in the field. The construction management teams, the quality teams, the engineers on site are using this technology today across Europe, and we just started in the US. We're covering about 3 billion worth of works right now, and we're growing rapidly. But the whole process is that you come in at the pre-installation phase with your trade partners on site to assess constructability of the design, which is super important, identify hard clashes, and resolve any issues in advance of the build. From that point, they actually start to set out from the holograms, and we've seen a dramatic improvement with this drive towards deeper into the building process itself. And as a result of which, we're tracking at less than 1% across every project we've been deployed on. So in summary, and I want to keep this short and sweet, is, we've seen, we're able to reduce that rework, leveraging this technology in the field to less than 1%. We're able to reduce that construction waste by 10% and ultimately reduce our emissions in the world by 3.6%. So our whole philosophy again is build it right first time and eliminate these issues from happening in the field in the first place. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.